So the moment that I realized that my leadership mask was sabotaging me was when I found myself sitting alone in yet another empty virtual meeting room. No shows, no support. And me, sitting there thinking that this was normal and trying to convince myself that this was just a rough patch and that I could push through if I maintained a positive attitude. But hey, I said it was fine because at the end of the day, I was getting more visibility, a bigger title, more trust. But deep down, my body knew better. My energy was thin and my creativity was shrinking. And my sense of peace, non-existent. So I was wearing what I now know to be the innocent mask, the version of myself that really just hoped that if I waited longer, things would work themselves out, right? If I worked harder, if I stayed nice, and if I didn't rock the boat. But the longer I waited for things to magically fix themselves, the worse they got. Unclear roles, no support, and unrealistic expectations paired with micromanagement, like be an entrepreneur, but also do exactly what we tell you without any input. It was an impossible game. And every time I chose silence, every time I chose to be easy to work with instead of speaking my truth, I showed people how little they needed to show up for me. So if I could sit with the version of me that chose to stay, this is what I would say to her. Every choice you make is a cause, and every outcome is an effect. So saying yes when you mean no, staying silent when you actually need support, and hoping that things will get better without shifting your energy, these are all causes that eventually begin to ripple outward. The principle of cause and effect teaches us that nothing happens by chance. If there's confusion, loneliness, or a lack of respect at the start, stress will only magnify that. And no amount of titles or praise can substitute for your peace of mind. Validation that costs you your vitality isn't real validation. It's a transaction that you end up paying for with your own energy. And you are worth so much more than that. So that season taught me that leadership isn't about how much you can endure, it's about what you choose. And today, I help nonprofit leaders navigate burnout so that they can lead with more energy, clarity, and confidence. And if you're curious about what leadership mask you might be wearing, I've created a free resource to help you master your burnout mask for more resilient leadership, with inner clarity, outer impact, and a whole lot of heart in between. The link will be in my bio or in the description. I'll see you there.